Hi everyone, it's Keren here and welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday and there is another one of my personal art diaries, and these personal art diaries have been really personal, not only to me but to many people, and I'm really grateful for all the response that I've been getting and all the comments about how much these have impacted you in your creative life and in your personal life. And a few weeks ago, I spoke about a topic that is very sensitive, and that is how art can help you with the emotional aspects of your life. How art can help you express those emotions and release those emotions. And that topic was suggested by one of the members of my Facebook group, Keren, Tamir and Friends Creative Space. And I really felt that that was a really personal and helpful topics for a lot of people. And this week's I want to talk about a different type of pain, and that is the physical pain a lot of creators have to go through. They suffer from chronic pain or illness, but they still want to create, and I want to address that. But before I do, I just want to say that I am not an expert. I'm just giving my own personal opinion on my own personal experiences, how I've dealt with creativity through chronic pain, because I've suffered since age 18 from rheumatoid arthritis and many other ailments that create a lot of pain in my body. And I know from many different comments that I've gotten over the years on my YouTube channel that there are a lot of people that, at least I know, watch my channel that have autoimmune diseases, chronic pain, chronic illnesses, disabilities, that are in wheelchairs that can't move, and so on and so on and so on. And I'm very grateful when you share that with me, because sometimes you ask me opinions about what I think or how to help you in that situation. Obviously not the chronic part of it, but how to help you find a way to create that can work with that chronic pain. And I will tell you that some of the things that I've been able to do in order to ease that creativity through chronic pain. This is a very real subject that many people go through, and some people suffer both the emotional and the physical pain, because most of the time they're correlated, in the sense that if you're suffering from a lot of physical pain, it makes you very upset and sad. So you have both of those with each other. So you want to create because that can help with the emotional pain, but your physical pain is preventing you from doing that. And I can tell you to work through physical pain. That is not something that I can do, but finding ways around it is a key. One of the things that helped me, finding certain modalities of art that I know I can do in a certain situation. So for example, I have a lot of arthritis in my arms. So when I was creating, or when I thought of, for example, when I was creating cards or scrapbooking, and I thought to buy myself a die cutting machine, I made sure I buy myself a die cutting machine that is automatic, that I don't have to crank up the machine, because that caused me a lot of pain. I always say, for example, that I'm a really bad stamper. Well, guess what? The reason why I'm not a good stamper is because it's hard for me to press the stamp onto the background. So even with the Tim Holtz platform and using that, I actually have to use my elbows to do that, and it's really difficult. I'm pressing hard and it doesn't always work. Or if I have to grip something, or if I have to spray something, I've had to find ways to work around the physical pain. If you see, I cannot actually bend my wrists. I've had this since I was 18 years old, and my wrists fused, and I know many people tell me, including my husband who's a chiropractor, that I should move my wrist all the time. But guess what? I do, and it doesn't always work. It fused most of them. Some of it has gone better over the years, but some of them have not. Another thing that is hard for me is standing for a long time. And I know a lot of people craft standing up, but I can't do that. I have to sit down. So I've had to learn how to do all my art sitting down. So buying a chair, for example, that is ergonomic, that has back support, like the one I have here, or that can move up and down depending on your desk height. That's really important. There's so many things that you can do to ease your physical pain. I know a lot of people are suffering, are in disability, that they cannot walk. I've had some people comment that in my YouTube channel, but that they still are able to create. And they do. They have like a desk wherever they're sitting, or something that is movable that they can keep beside themselves and just kind of move every time. Get yourself one of those trays that you can move your artwork back and forth. So I can tell you what worked for me. Besides those physical things that I got, there are many tools out there that are really helpful to create art. I know there is people with disabilities that are still able to create art. Just find the form that is good for you. Lighting, for example, that's really important, having good light, especially when I'm getting older and I can't see as well. So having good lighting is really important. But things that really changed for me is the mixed media and the art journaling. When I discovered that, it helped me a lot. Because of my physical pain, I was able to not be so perfect in everything. Last week, I spoke about perfectionism and how important it is to embrace imperfection. And truly, that's what mixed media and art journaling did for me, is to be able to embrace that imperfection, to be okay with that not everything is perfect. But the true meaning behind it is that that physical pain that I had was eased by this. Because by not creating cards, and I know a lot of people like creating cards, don't get me wrong, they're one of the reasons why I don't like creating cards is because of that perfectionism, but it's also because it was really hard for me to stamp, so I really hated it, and it would make me feel more pain. Why would I want to do something that makes me feel more pain? So using my stamps the way I've showed before in my art journals, where I'm not stamping the whole image, but I'm just getting that distressed look, really helped me, because I wouldn't have to feel that pain that I feel when I'm trying to stamp or when I'm trying to do scrapbooking and trying to cut things perfectly. So the mixed media and the art journaling kind of helped me with that physical pain indirectly. And I'm really grateful that I discovered it, because as the years progressed and as I'm getting older, the physical pain becomes more painful. And finding ways to kind of work around it is a good way. So I want to encourage you to do that and find ways and find materials, or basically find things that might help you in your creative journey. If you have some ideas or some ways that you found that you can help yourself with that physical pain, I would love for you to share them in the comments below, because anybody who might see this video might read the comments below, and maybe they might find a way that can help them with their own chronic or painful illness to be able to create, obviously. So if you have ideas, please share them in the comments below. And I would really encourage you to share this video with others. It is so important, because if somebody is suffering and wants to create but is suffering from that physical pain, maybe one of the comments or maybe this video will encourage them to just start to find a way to create even with that physical pain. Because creating releases those endorphins and those emotional expressions that we can do to create. So I really want to encourage you to share this video and like this video. The more it's shared, the more YouTube will realize that this is such an important topic. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you get to join my Facebook group, Keren, Tamir, and Fred's Creative Space. It's linked below in the description area, as well as my Instagram. Please follow me. And if you subscribe to my channel, please hit that notification bell right beside it. That way you will get notified every time I put up one of these personal art diaries because I truly believe I want to help as many people as I can, especially creators that just want to create because they love it. So thank you so much, everyone, and have an amazing day. Bye.